Morning. It is about this cold. I've been missing in action for a few days. I thought I'd have a little break from YouTube and make you realise how much you love my content. No, I'm joking. I've actually had some pretty rubbish stuff going on in my personal life, and I've been very, very unwell. So we've got some catching up to do. So shall we? We have taken in some ewes for our turnips. This is a turnip. A rather frozen turnip, but this is a stubble turnip. This is my one argument for veganism as well, by the way. If I feed my vegan sheep this for 6 weeks, they will be as fat as butter. If you fed me this for 6 weeks, I don't think I'd die, but it wouldn't be good, would it? Balanced diet, guys. Think about it. Anywho, this is what we're feeding our sheep. They eat the green bit, like this. And then they get into this bulb, and this is where the party happens. This isn't a very good crop of turnips, but it's still absolutely fine. A lot of people's turnips would be like up to your knee with leaf and like really big bulbs. We've still got some decent bulbs, but there's a lot of smaller ones. Like that. But I'll let you into a little secret. Size isn't everything, ladies. These are all cull ewes. The ewes that don't have any teeth can get the whole bulb in their mouth and they can grind them away with their back teeth. So it actually helps to have smaller bulbs when you're doing the cull ewes, believe it or not. But yeah, they're a bit sparse in places and whatever, but they're not very expensive. We've taken these ewes in, but they're on a profit share. Now, profit share is a really, really good way to earn a bit of money if you have access to land, but not enough money to buy sheep. Basically what happens is the other person buys the sheep, so they pay for them. I do all the farming, all the electric fencing, all the lookering, all the work essentially. Then we split the cost of the feed, so the cost of these turnips. We split that, and then we work out the profit when we sell them, and we split the profit in half. So it's a profit share, good for someone like me that doesn't have any money but is eager to do the work, because it means that I'm not exposed to the financial risk of it as such. If they don't make any money, then obviously it's no good, but you're not as exposed and you haven't got to stump up the money, because cash flow is everything. We struggle for cash flow massively. So this is a really nice way for us to farm and earn some money, staying with the landowner, because we're spread a bit thin this year. We've taken on more keep than we needed and we couldn't afford the stock. So yeah, we're on a profit share on some cull ewes, and this is the first time they've been on electric. So checking the fence, everyone's in, no one's dead, everyone's alive, no fences broken, it's all up, even the sun's coming out. This is the start of winter now, so we've got these for 6 weeks. We'll have these till probably the last week of February, and hopefully they'll go away nice and fat and we'll be millionaires, Rodney. So what else is new, I hear you ask? Well, quad broke down, fixed it. Quad broke down again, fixed it again. Then the clutch went on the truck and we thought it was a master cylinder. Changed the master cylinder yesterday, wasn't the master cylinder. Turned out to be a clutch distribution valve. Also turns out you don't actually need a clutch distribution valve. So I got the mechanic on the farm there to make me up a little bit of pipe last night, and we just bypassed it. Big shout out to Jamie for making me that last night. Means we're back up and running on the road, and I cannot tell you the relief, because we genuinely just don't have any time for downtime. When the truck's down, we are screwed. Part of the reason I want to get a new truck is just it's starting to have little wobbles like that. Also, what we've been doing is a lot of this. Because it's been about -5 for just days. It's been very, very cold. At one point there were calling snow and we haven't had any, so that is good, because I think it would have finished me off, not gonna lie. Right then, do you want to see what I spent all my money on? All right then. I bought some lambs, not just any lambs, some, sorry, Romney lambs. I struggled to say that out loud. No, I'm joking. I'm not the biggest fan of Romney lambs, but this time of year, and for the way we're gonna fatten these, they did seem like the right choice. If you'd said to me last week, you can have 100 lambs for free, I'd have said, absolutely not, go away. I just want to curl up in a dark room and not do anything. So why have I gone for the extra work? Well, because I got offered a large lump of oats to graze for a farmer that I've just started getting in with. We quite like, to be honest with you. It's another doorway into another farm that we can get into. But not only that, we've also done fairly well with our lambs this year. We sold a lot more store lambs very early on at a good price, which meant that we went into winter with a little bit of money in our pockets and less sheep on the ground. So what we're doing is we're going for a second bite of the cherry. We've rolled our lambs around, we sold them, now we've bought someone else's lambs in. We're going to fatten them and sell them as well. And hopefully it pays off. I think they're very expensive, but then lambs are this year. So there's no getting away from that. I reckon we can limp these on till nearly April. So it means we're going to have to work very, very hard for the next couple of months, because this is extra work, and obviously it's also the financial pressure as well. We've now got all our money tied back up in sheep again. There's that added bit of stress where I didn't need it, but we've done it, and I backed myself to turn these lambs around. Some more on those lambs later, but that leads us on to why we're doing the job we're doing today, partly. So this morning we're going to go and get our ewe lambs in and go through them. I think we have about 93 there. About 30 of them have been with the ram, so I want to pull those 30 out and take them to where we got some ewes, because we're having the scanners in tomorrow to scan them. So I want to scan the lambs and make sure they're in lamb. I also want to go through these ewe lambs and just check that we actually want to keep them all. We didn't draw them very hard in the first place. We'll have a little look at them now, see what we like, see what we don't. So we're on a bit of a ewe lamb sort out today. Ewe lambs, we are here, they are here. Have a look at these, mate. I like a lot of these. Just going to pull the ones that run with the tup, which are these ones. Got a little, I marked them. They were all the ones that were with the tup. We're going to take them off to join the ewes, and they're going to get scanned tomorrow. And then we're just going to see what's left. Anything we don't like, we'll pull out. That can run on and get fat. Now, penned them tight. We just want to pull out the ones that we definitely want to keep, let them run back out there, and the ones we definitely don't want to keep, we're going to leave them in the pen, because hopefully I'm going to drop them down the road this afternoon. I'm really liking these sort of Millennium Blue type things. They're out of Texel Mules. Really liking them over something like that, personally. Don't know why I like them, I just like that bit of blue in them. Got a bit of shape, really fine boned, just really like them. So, seeing as that's the flavour of the month, I'll probably pull a lot of them types out to keep. I just think they're a nice ewe to have. Don't know why. There is no perfect sheep breed, otherwise we'd all have the same and be doing that. So you just really go on what you like and what works for you, and at the moment I just seem to have a bit of a thing for them, like these types. Both of them. So that's the sort of little route we're going down, I think. So I'm just going to let them run, and then pull some of these other things out, like that probably. That can go to market, that can go to market. That can go to market. In worst case, we've run these dry, so we can always cash them in later. It's no biggie. That's not where a female wee's from, just so you know. We pulled out some that we really like, and then we have a pen here. We're going to take these to the ewes now, and then we're going to think about this. Whilst we're gone, we're going to think about these ones, and then going to come back and have a look at them again. It's a good sheep in there, but there's a lot of money in there as well. And I knew I'd do this, just knew it. We're really trying to break the cycle where we hold our own replacements. Really trying to. But, I mean, we have got a few. We've got a few in lamb. And it's a pretty good start. Everything's so on the table at the minute about what we're going to have, where we're going to be able to farm them this year and things like that, that until we've got like a real home for ourselves, I don't know if it's even a possible thing, or if it's stupid to hold these and then get into like May, June and think, oh, we've got to sell them. Going to think about this while we go. Right, we're at the ewes. These are the lot we're scanning tomorrow. You're officially grown-ups now. Nice. Right, we're back at the ewe lambs. We've done it, I think. I think we've done it. We're gonna sell these. There's a lot of good lambs in there, but there's a Suffolk Scotchie. That must be 46 kilos. The hellish thing. It's nice little Cheviot mule type things there, but I think we're gonna sell them. I decided to pull these ones out and keep these. I'm not a massive fan of this Charolais, but we have its twin sister and Zoe liked it. So we pulled its twin sister out, and then we just feel a bit bad. So sisters are going to live together. Probably not the way you should be farming, but whatevs. They hang around together all the time. I don't know, it just feels right to keep them together. And that's what we're keeping. Don't ask about that one, but I'm not unhappy with the rest. And it's not that there's anything wrong with these, but we just got to make some decisions, and I think we're gonna make this one. What I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna load them up on my trailer. I'm gonna take them down to my cover crops just down the road, drop them in there, let these out with these. They're gonna stay on this for a few more days, and then we've got about 2 little fields to go on. And these lot, we're gonna probably pull out fats for Ashford on Tuesday. That's why that one's staying. Joker. Oh, that's some good lambs there. Got several out here now. Got quite a lot of these radishes in there that they're just starting to get into, but you see the frost got right into them now. We've had these cold days, so they won't last very long now. But you can see the sheep are just starting to get into them a bit, which is good. And then they've still got a lot of this forage rye. This has been the real key, having this stuff in it. So we've got to be off this cover crop around the end of January. I think that's a fairly flexible date, but what I'm going to do is draw the best of my lambs out for market, get a lorry to take these from here to my oats when I've got them fenced, and then we're going to run the ewes. There's some cull ewes in here. We're going to run them on the last couple of blocks that we'll get round, and then that'll be one less place to come and fence, which would be nice, actually. Right, anyway, I've got to go now, clear up my gates, take them home, and I'll catch you on the next one for a bit of scanning. Oh, and I've got a Never Have I Ever coming up, hopefully, which is going to be quite a good one, I think, so stay tuned. Sorry about the absence. Thanks for being here. Till next time.